Hello, traders. John at StockBookie.com. Today is our on-the-fly technical analysis live stream, 5/8/2019, and let's get right into the charts. I was looking at, oh, hold on. That's the video playing. Anyways, guys, ANET, we were looking at that, talking to a guy on StockTwits, looking at the 200 MA, looking at this gap window too, and I still believe we could fill this gap. We were short here on this one. We did cover our position and just kind of watching now, but man, usually look at this one, all right? So we go down. Now we're chopping around, all right? Now look at BA. Down, chopping around, retraces up, never gets above these highs. We held gap here though, and then it starts chopping. Remember, down, sideways. Look at BA starting to break down. I don't know how, let's see here. BA, I want to see one more, but I'm just comparing BA to ANET, kind of the same pattern with that down move on news or earnings, where have you, and going up. Yeah, we still have the 618 down here at 350. Still think we could get down to 350, guys, on BA. Let's go back to ANET though. Just see how that down? Now look, down, and then we kind of chopped. Do we retrace up? And we still have a gap fill here, gap window, gap fill. So we have a couple areas of interest. But if it stays in this lower range, chops around above this 20 MA, boom, or 200 MA. The red line is 200 MA. The orange is 50. The yellow is 20 MA. This is the daily time frame up here in the corner. So, all right, guys, let's see here. So, yep, goes down, starts chopping around, and then let's see if it holds this area too. And we're still above this pivot, which is good, but no position in here. So, and let's see what this one gives us, in the next week. But we were just looking at that. Let's get a better handle on SPY, guys. SPY, another good day. Still in the Q puts, still holding there at 550-ish area. We're in from a $1.71. So, and we're pretty much out of all of them, guys. Our last portion we sold was at 697 on those Q puts, but trying to hold them just in case, Trump opens his mouth and bam, we go, sailing downward. So right now we're just chopping around. We did end up shorting puts today. All right. We got in, which ones? The 288s, the 5/8s today, expiration at 123. We started chiseling at 199, 80, 39, 29, and we're out. Took a pretty decent sized position that allowed me to just keep pulling them off, guys, as it goes. So where are they at? They're at 22 cents right now. So they're probably going to zero. I should have just held them. But with these type of markets, guys, we're pulling profits. And we also want the Netflix calls. A couple of my traders got this one too. We bought the 510s, 365s at 430, right in that area. I know some guys got in at 440, I believe, 435. Sold half at 555, got out of the rest of them at 645. Just quick intraday trades, guys. For all I know, on the SPY, we click, boom, we go straight down. But this right now, if we look at this, we're holding double bottom. We're holding the gap fill. It looked like it was coming in today. I was like, oh, geez, here we go again. But what they did, guys, they pushed up the puts, got the premiums to blow up a little bit, and then boom, they start shorting them. And then bam, we go up. They do a little head fake here, come up, another little head fake, and then they jam it to you. And now that it sits here, oh, look at that, just doing nothing, waiting on news, basically. These things are at 18 cents now. $1.23 we shorted, guys. They're at 18 cents now. Oh, funny stuff. What do you think about the GD, especially differential military conflict? The GD, is that a symbol? GD, I don't know. Let's look. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at this chart, guys. High flyer? No, yeah, it was a high flyer. Up here, I'd be shorting it, man. GD, just comes back. News, maybe, but down sideways. It's kind of an ugly chart. I wouldn't touch GD. Yeah, I mean, it's trying. We had the spike yesterday. Came right back. I wouldn't, this is like, yeah, I wouldn't touch it. But I mean, if you're getting interested, all right, let's look at it. Yeah, I would wait. Let's see from the last high, last low, last high. Just let's look at some fibs. Yeah, 50% retrace. Yeah, so right now it's 50-50 shot. If it comes back in down in here, maybe here would have been the spot, but that's, you're looking at weeks ago. Look at that. Again, 18 weeks, guys, straight up. Goes up with the market. So market goes up, this could go up. Markets go down, Same thing, guys. This one's coming in pretty good today too. Maybe a percent, but yeah, and not for me. I don't even what is this thing? GD. Let's see. Hold on. GD. I probably. Oh, hold on. General. All right, General Dominant. Yeah, I don't trade that stock. But no, I mean, I wish I would have known. I would have been shorting this thing. Up in here, guys. Look, high flying. Look at this thing. I mean, come on. A little bit of a base goes up, starts hitting the 200 area, starts chopping around. Then they push it that one last time, and everyone's like, oh, and then they probably start upgrading it up here. Oh my gosh, you got to get in this one. You guys know the story, the song and dance. So, and then boom, they just slap you in the face. So it's right back down. I mean, look at that. Even if you got in at 210, things are sitting at 173 and it went down as low as 143. Let's look at a weekly time frame. We always look at the 200 MA on the weekly. Yeah, it's right there. So you can't really, it's even below the MAs on the weekly, most likely below the MAs on the daily. Yeah, you're in almost in a downtrend too. But, coming from this high, pulls it right back, coming into some support here. Yeah, I'm not messing with that. I'll look around though. Let's see. If you put the pivots down in here, yeah, look at that. Right here, this pivot. So there's your line in the sand. Want to trade long? Great. If it starts getting below these levels, you got to get the hell out. You're most likely coming down here, filling gap, and maybe going to 144. So you got to watch for that. Let's see what else. Finally, have time to join. Hey, what's up, bud? Did you join? I didn't even see. I had a couple people join yesterday, so that was cool. But yeah, guys, right now, SPY's just chopping. That's why we shorted puts. Everyone was asking me yesterday, did we short puts? Did we short puts? And yesterday, it was a confirming downtrend, guys. You don't want to mess around with the markets when you get that in there, especially shorting puts. They just blow up in your face. So we got the trade-off today. You make your 50%. You say, no, thanks. Take it. See you next time. Let's see. Potential. Yeah, no. Let's see. Yeah, no, I hear you with that one. But yeah, it's not bad. But if markets go down, guys, it's all going down. So you got to be real careful with this. All right, let's go. If you're new to the room, come on in and just punch in a symbol with the dollar sign. We'll take a look at it. And let me know if you're long or short a position so we can see for support or resistance or a possible, hey, John, I'm looking for a short. Let's look at that. All right, or if you're stuck in one, I hate that. And remember, guys, I tell you, 10% of a total portfolio in any position, if you're in shares, all right, share position, 100 grand, 10 grand, your biggest position. Money management is super critical in this game, all right? If you're doing options, around 1%. If you want to be a pig, then do 2. But then when you lose, you're losing 2%, and you're like, damn, I should have went with the 0.5%. So I tell people right now, 0.5%. If you have 100 grand, $1,000, guys, you got to have ammo left. Your typical trader goes boom, 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 loses, and then you start getting the huge volatility, and it's like, I don't have any money left, and you small account guys, if you're in those Netflix puts, you get a little bit of cash, get out. Don't wait around. You make $100 or whatever, get out. Short puts, you can't do those. There's a way to play the decay on spreads, but I just short naked puts, guys. Boom, get in. It takes a lot of margin, but you know what? If you have a decent size account, you get that strategy set up with your broker, and then boom. You know what? You do a couple grand if you have a bigger account. You make 50%, you pull to 1,500 and say, see you later. Quick, guys. All right. Let's see here. CBLK, you're saying some black calls, some calls. All right, hold on a second here. All right, General Dynamics. Yeah, that's on Tesla. Yeah, Tesla. How perfect was that, guys? We were in calls, guys, from this area, took the hit, got the bounce, and we got out on this day, guys. Thank God. You know what? I didn't even look at these today. I try not to look back at trades, but sometimes you have to. So we got into the Tesla trades. I think they were right around the $5 area. I think 495. We started selling at like 765. It was about a 50%er. I'm like, I'm starting to take some off the table, guys. And I think it was on this day. No, actually it was on this day. And then they pulled it back, and then they went back down to break even, a little bit underwater. And it was like, And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to leave the position I have on. I'm not going to add just in case it flushes. I wish I would have added now. These things, I think the highs were at $13 or $10, something like they doubled. I was in Google's too, guys, and the price was so close. So I think these were 13. Oh yeah, 13, and Google's were over 20. But you start getting $10 double, guys, I'm out, and came right back in. They were I was in some May 3rds. Those were done. We pulled some nice profits on those. And the 250s now, yeah, they're right almost at break even again, 513. So good thing I sold though. So maybe though, with the market's possible rally on some China trade news, maybe some of the members we get back into this one. But no, I would members. I'll by the end of the day, I'll post something. Maybe I right now I don't like Tesla, and it's down chopping around on the daily chart below the MAs. The weekly is, I think the weekly did it. No, still below the MAs. That was the trend line, guys, right there. We talked about that when it was coming into it. If this trend line breaks, it's going to go down pretty quickly, guys. And then we talked about this pivot here right around 240. And then there was a gap fill right around 238.40, I think. And then the next big one, what I was looking at, you have these pivots here. When it goes up, retraces, comes in, busts through, comes in, then kind of doesn't retrace all the way down, but retraced. So that's good support. That's good support. All right. So this is the next area. Right around 235, 236. Look at that, guys. And then you have that huge trend line down there. You had to step up. But a lot of traders going, man, Bookie, I think this thing's going lower. And it's like, hey, if I get a 2-day, 3-day bounce, guys, I'm getting the hell out and saying thank you very much. On to the next one. There goes that Windows. I should put my ugly face on here and show you guys my keys. I don't touch that stuff because all I know is it's a virus, and next thing you know, my shit's shutting down. All right, let's see here. CBLK. Well, on the daily, I'm looking over here too. Daily, you're into the 200. Weekly, you have the 1837 or the 50 MA. You have a couple pivots here. Gosh, let's look at the daily, a little more short-term time frame here. Yeah, you're trying to get over that pivot. You're over it today. You're trying to crash through here. You got some volume. Yeah, this thing's a low volume name, so I'm not sure. It looks like it's trying to pop up on news pace, basically. If anything, maybe the retrace. Let's see what the retrace to these pivots up here would do. Yeah, that's where it retraced. Actually, I like it down a little bit because I like this little guy here. 750 is coming up at 18. Yeah, 18, you got to watch that. You got this high pivot, and then you got the gap fill around 1820. So if you're long in this one, I mean, from down in here, you made the low, higher low, higher low. So it was a good, it was a good, it was holding, let's put it that way. But every time it got to a certain area, 618, right back down. Got back up, chopped around, got back up, got the nice gap up. Now it's going right back into this area the last time it sold. So a lot of people that were stuck here who got smashed and then chopped for a couple months, especially if they take a big position, guys, they're like, you know what? Give me my money back. I'm done. So looks like you got more buyers though, but this is a spot where people are going to take some off. Might get some more buyers in because you got some volume, maybe some news or whatever, but huge overhead resistance. Even the bag holders here who got stuck didn't take a break even here. They got stuck again. Gives it to them one more time, and they're like, "Oh, is this the time where we go up?" They become greedy pigs. Don't take it. Next thing you know, it's down here. For me, if I was sitting this thing, in this thing for that long, we get back to break even. At least, I guess take something. I guess if you have a small enough position where it's manageable, that's fine. But most people going all in here, and they're just holding on for dear life for 6 months. Gets back in, then it goes back down. They hold on for dear life for 6 more months because they like this one. But not for me. I mean, if it starts getting above the 18, the 20 area, then maybe. But again, if you're long on this one from down in here, it's just trail to stop. And if it's going up on news or earnings, I mean, this thing can wake up, markets go down, boom, it's coming right back in. So shorting, if you're asking that, I don't know. Go for calls. Yeah, if you had, not right now. I don't know why it's going up. Some news maybe. So watch that. Is anything? SPY still holding. Everything's pretty much doing nothing. Netflix popped for us, though. That was nice. Let's see here. Yeah, you're at double top too. Let's see where this thing closes. It needs to close above this high pivot and above here, and it's got to tomorrow or by the Friday be above $18. If it just comes up here, slaps around, comes right back in, be careful. I would not buy calls here though. 290 by 621. It's all about silver. Are you still short Disney from 128? No, I'm short Disney from 135. Yeah, not 128. I don't know. Did Donkey Boy tell you that? But the next Netflix trade, Netflix was great, guys. Intraday, and I told you if we get a bounce, I'm getting the hell out. We came down 162 area, 160, 163, boom. And those options, where were they? Where were the highs? 620. Where was the high today? But anyway, so we bought calls today. Boom. When it started hitting this area here, we just said, you know what? I'm cutting them. I'm done. Look at that. Right back down. But we do a lot of the scalp trades in here. We do swing trades. We do everything, guys. We had some puts from last Friday that just killed it. And then we shorted puts today. That just killed it. They're sitting at, we got in at 123 today. They're at 16 cents right now. Unbelievable. Yeah, and then it's all about silver. No, it's all about gold right now, I think. Yeah, it's all about or USO. That's what it's really. That's what I'm following, guys. And it's so, you know, we floated from 2006. Yeah, let's go to the weekly. Let's go to the monthly. I got CNBC on today, guys. I got to hear. I got in the background. I'm not really watching it, just kind of listening to it. I got to see what the Trump news. They're breaking news. So I do have it on today. I'm watching CNBC, guys. I'm part of the crew. So we get this nice bounce right 2016, guys, all the way to here. We pretty much rallied, held, high, low, higher, low. Nobody watches the USO. I even made a video. I think I got 100 views, but this is one of the most important trades, period. We pull back, markets pull back. We hold the bottom where, guys? Right into Christmas. Merry Christmas. Gas is cheap. Make sure you go spend a bunch of money. All right, let's bring it up now. Let's see if everyone can handle higher oil prices once again. See how the economy goes. I still think we're going double bottom here, and I still think we're going a lot lower, guys. And I think was there anything down in here? No, I did a lot of work on this a while back. I think I had $6 in the cards, $5. If this area cracks, we don't need higher oil prices, guys. Consumer has to keep spending. Buy those Escalades. Buy a double Escalade. Get 2 payments because you need a his and hers, on $100,000 a year income. So, excuse me, guys. Shop will touch. I don't know. I'm short shopped, getting railed a little bit, but my position isn't huge. But I don't care. When this thing comes down, guys, it's going to come down fast and furious. They always do. Look at shop. It just keeps going. Hurry. But yeah, I'm short shares. This one, I'm short shares now. That one slammed me. But when you have your positions, guys, and they're below 10%, this thing could go 20% up on me, 30%. It would only be 3% of my total portfolio that I would be down in if I cut the trade. All right. But I'm in smaller than that. So I'm good with these positions. These are trades I've been doing for 10, 12 years, guys. Once they get stretched from the 20 MA, they're coming back in. I don't give a shit if there's a bullish base here or what. When this thing starts to rip, great. Let it rip. Look at now, too. But it's now. Hurry. And Watt, I think. But it's Watt. Hurry. Oh, wait. Watt came crashing down. Oh, wait. It's ANET. Oh, shoot. Look at this one. 3 times, guys. Short cover. Then it goes up on me and everyone's like, man, you're getting killed, Bookie. Well, yeah, but I had this thing 5 other times. Big deal. And I had the same position. So if I made $5,000 here, I made $5,000 here, and I'm down. I made a lot more on this one. But if I made $5,000 here, and if I'm down $5,000 on a trade, great. I already made $10,000 on this trade. That's how we do it here. Keep plugging away, guys. Smaller positions, spread them out. Keep it easier. All right. So there's no emotions in trades like those, guys. You just do it. All right, let's see here. Let's go. Yep, I'm short Disney, shop. Yeah, I mean, I don't, unless the markets grind higher, which shop? Oh, that's shop. 290? Are you in calls? Is that why? But yeah, I mean, it could. I just don't. Man, you get stocks like this. Holy cow. It starts, because even extended, this was pretty extended from here. And then we got the pull back into the 20. And now look at it, guys. This is going to end bad. They always do. And I'll go back to the AAOI. I always go back to this one. Just like this. And whoa, you're going short at 190, 80? You're a moron. Like, all right, well, it's a monthly chart. They take time. My price tag. And when I tell people at 36, yeah, my price target's around 36.40. What? No way. And then 3 months later, guys, where are we? 37. That was great. I love showing this one too. OSTK. Everyone was laughing at this one too. And I'll show these for a while. OSTK. When this thing was flying, I think this was a Bitcoin. They were accepting Bitcoin, and they're like, "Oh my God, look at that!" Oh, and then I'm like, "All right, I'm short shares right here." Everyone's like, "Huh? Look, double top. You have to start shorting there. Yeah, you're in a little bit of pain. It's always going to overshoot, especially on hype. But you get your average price right around the $80, 75, even 70 bucks on this one if you got on early. For these, you got to wait until it's tough waiting, guys. And then all of a sudden it comes a buck short and then just bombs like this right here. Bombs. Again, look at that. Kind of the same chart. It is the same chart. More news. This was the, it's OSTK. I think it was it overstock or whatever it is. Same damn charts. But anyways, guys, hold on here. Let's see. Let's go to SPY, Netflix. Netflix too. Look at that chart. Mamma mia. Sorry about that, guys. But let's get back to the SPY. That's the Bible here. This is what we're watching today, and pretty much just chopping the options, guys. Everyone's buying puts because they're like, oh, man, this thing's going to bomb. And then they do this to you. It's like, damn, that's why we short puts. Easier trade. As long as we're holding these areas, we made the low, higher, low, higher, low, higher, low. We're following a nice trend. We're out of them now, so I don't care where this thing goes. As long as it's holding this trend line, guys, look at that. I mean, you can't ask for better action than that. And then you're above the MAs, holding the MAs, and as it's doing that, it's just depleting the puts. Everyone's loading up down here. Oh, man, one more day. It's cracking the low. And next thing you know, they just grind you. No fun, no fun. BA been climbing. Yeah, today. I was watching that one this morning. It was just like, it was right here. I was watching it. I was just like, man, this is getting interesting. If this area cracks, BA's not looking real good. And, even at the weekly time frame. And we looked at this one. Look at the weekly, even downside. That's even better, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days sideways, trying to hold this. And if this closes below the 50 MA on the weekly time frame, BA could easily come back down here, guys. Weekly chart, I still say my target's 234 on this one. Eventually, it will get there. Hasn't touched it in a long, long time, guys. 234, mark that in your calendars. Now give it crap if it goes up and chops around. If it goes up, fills this gap, guys, I'm going short again in BA. All right. I'm still in this one holding. All right. I'm in a half position. I had a big position when this thing was going up on me. We took it off a double top in earnings and they just railed me. Came back in, guys. We killed it. Again, that one I had to hold my breath on a little bit, but still not a 10% position. So it was like, all right, breathe. It's high flying, straight up. Let's go to the monthly. So that's what we're following when we're taking these trades. When we're up here, my price target was right around 335. So as this thing's going up, you're up 100 points. All right. It actually rained today. It rained today, and now it's a little humid. Throat's still super dry. Now we have a little bit more humidity, but it's like, I think we have 4% now today. So just joined your group and sent payments. Can you add me to the Twitter, please? All right. I'm not even on Twitter right now. Let's see. All right, hold on here. All right, cool. Are you Label? Is that you, Damien? I'll just call you D. Keep it shorter. I just want to make sure. I see that you signed up, but I have a couple people that want to get in here. It's Label, right? Just say yes. All right, yeah. BA's been climbing though. I don't know. I mean, it's a bearish pattern. But look at this. Yes, that's me. All right, cool. All right, you're in, brother. All right, let's see here on the fly. Yeah, hey, thank you. Hey, man, let's start. Hey, we shorted puts and we were in a Netflix call straight for some nice cash today. So hopefully you can short puts. Yeah, I got you. You're in, brother. Let's see here. Yeah, when I do the live stream, I've been testing it out. I do them in I'll go private probably tomorrow. So be ready, members. I want more than 10 people to show up. It's I only have 19 now. but I got in trouble on StockTwit. So it's more like most likely a troll. So when I put like the SPY IWM live stream, come check us out, someone was saying it was spam. I've been doing it for years, guys. So then all of a sudden I see that, and then a couple other places, some guys are hammering on me on my stuff. So it's like, oh geez, here we go. I got a lot of haters out there, guys. Come on, bring it on, haters. And I know Donkey Boy's here too. So if you're there, hee haw. So try to keep the drama out, guys. But anyways, let's see. Might be in play. BA. Yeah, I'm not too much news, just like Tesla. I mean, if you get in a trade with BA or Tesla, that's why on the this one here, I just too much stuff going around. You wake up one day, more bad news. Next thing you know, you're down here. You got some gaps to fill. I love this area here because if we don't take out this loan, we fill this gap. I think they'll kind of flush it maybe to 300 one more time. But if we hold this, waiting patiently, guys, I want to cover my short shares, still holding some, and then flip it and go long. And this right here, down sideways. This is a nasty bearish pattern. We're below the MAs on the daily. Let's see on the weekly. Yeah, the week. That's why I say, it's coming, guys. This area right here. That's why if we take it out, then you just gotta, longs you gotta cover. But down, man, I love this. And this was great. You had this upsloping trend line. Try to break out. And then it was a fake out. Everyone was just like, the bulls were like, yeah, short, you die. Unfortunately, it was bad news. That's what drove it down. But should have never have been up here in the first place, guys. No way in hell. I know it's BA. This is a look at this. These are companies, guys, that just kind of just gradually grow. 2016, 17 hit. It just cannot sustain that. Way ahead of itself, guys. Way ahead of itself. So if you're long BA, just damn, I was going to do that trade on BA, but didn't wake up on time. What trade on BA? This one here. But yeah, we were short. I mean, this thing, I don't know. I think I had a huge position at around 410. And they were railing me, guys. It was like, oh my gosh. And then I go on vacation and I'm in this thing I won't forget this Sunday night. And that's when for those poor people, that's really sad. But, as a trader, I have nothing to do with that stuff, but I will capitalize on anything that happens, good or bad, but it was just like, wow, look what happened. And I knew the futures were down, especially the Dow. It was like, whoa, this thing's going to get plowed. We made 60 grand on this trade, guys. I was upside down, I think 35 on this trade. I don't know the exact. I want to forget that, not that that's a ton, but it's like, oh my gosh, it's, you wake up in the morning, it's like, oh my gosh, BA's up again. But boom. And I took my money and ran, but we were still in a short share position. So I had two. I had a position on a scalp trade after hours on earnings that turned into a hold. Sometimes it happens, guys. I'm honest, guys. I lose. I'm not going to win all the time. But let me tell you, when we start winning here, guys, we kick some major ass. So, so that was it. But it came down. I was like, I'm out of it. And look at that. And it bounced up. It was like, oh my gosh, thank the Lord. And now it's like, gosh, I should have held that one, But no, you know what? We got out. Thank God. Came back in, chopped around. Here we are. I'm still holding half position of my original swing trade from earlier too. And that one was getting railed too. And it was just like, damn, but I'm holding this thing strong. It's a high flyer. This move here, just not sustainable. With or without news, guys, it would have eventually pulled back when we got the, a couple down days in the markets and stuff. I don't know about that much, but we would have got a pretty good pullback. But hey, I got out of it. Said thank you very much. On to the next one. And again, we're still holding short shares. I'm trailing the stop. I'm bringing it in, so I'm not going to get out at break even, guys. I'll just let it keep going. All right, let's see here. Now it's going to do that trade. I shorted Savannah going into earnings after hours. Should I increase my position if it comes down tomorrow, or what do you think would be the best play? All right, let's see here. Yeah, I think you brought that up yesterday. Someone brought it up yesterday. Is it going up still? Nah. You know what? Let's see. Yeah, daily. I just want to look at this again. This is the first time I look at it yesterday. No, hold it. Keep it there. If you're 5%, as long as it's under 10%, but just in case. Did it have earnings yesterday? Yeah, so it had earnings. So just in case, it's still earnings. Well, you need the market to start, pulling back. Get a couple of those 500 down days. This will come down like a brick. But Just wait. Let's see if we can get to that 75, 76 area just in case. But just have some skin in the game here, guys. If it pulls back, great. Yesterday was the day where it was popping a little bit. Did it pop up on earnings? I wasn't even watching it. Let's see. 24. 74 now. So it didn't nothing happened after hours on earnings. I mean, maybe a little bit, but I don't see any action in there. Where are we? Auto. Okay. No. I would hold it. Now we need the markets to come down. All these high flyers that we're in, but double top, you got to do that. Look at that. Look at that move. Look how far. I mean, right now around $40 is the price. If this thing pulls to 60 though, just start chiseling. It's not a big dollar stock, so you get $7 out of this thing. That's 10%, guys. Start getting 8, 9, 10. Pull it. Shares. Puts are tough on these trades. Shares only for me at least. Some guys try to do puts, and then I get the email. Hey, man, I'm in those puts. I'm getting killed. I was like, well, high flyers, short shares. I know you guys with the small accounts, it's a little bit harder to do, but man, maybe go out a year then. I don't know. Sometimes they come in right away. Sometimes this thing could take 3 weeks, guys, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, a couple months. So just make sure, put a small share size, set it and forget it, guys. That's how I do it. No, hold it. That's a great area. Love the retrace. I love when it comes a little bit shorter than that double top. This one's a little tough and now it has earnings. So it's like, come on, let's go, go, go. Now the markets are doing nothing. Everything's kind of just chopping around. So yeah, no, don't increase it. If it goes to 75, 76, then maybe there, but keep the position under 10%. Let's see. What do you think about shorting position of Roku? We just did that one. That one was epic, guys. That was an in and an out. Right when it was coming up here again. I was like, and I think we did it a couple times. Let's see. The last time we did Roku, whatever you want to call it, 4-3. 4-3. We shorted at 69.65. We took half off at 65.44. And we took the last half off at 63. A day later. so what was it? 4-3 here. I was going to say I had to be right here. 4-2, 4-3. So we shorted here, guys. Boom, and it look at that, kept going. So, but you know what? For me, bam, bam, I'm out. The shorter time frame I'm in any trade in these markets, the better off you are. The longer you sit around, unless you're shorting puts or shorting calls and playing the decay. Next day we could be up 700 tomorrow. China trade deals fixed. Trump's tweeting, everything's rolling. Trump could be sticking more tariffs on tonight. We're down 700. Still have a little bit of position in the Q puts. They're at 530. Where are they now? 544 now. But my average price is 177. Or no, 171. Yeah, what's the difference? They report after hours today. Oh, CVNA. Yeah, no, don't do anything right now. If it pops, great. Add short. Even if it goes to 80, you want to get it. You want to get that average price as high as you can, but don't go over 10%. So if you're in like a half a position, maybe save 2 more. So say you're doing a $10,000 position. You're in it with $5,000 right now. It pops up to 75, 76. Go another 2,500. Goes up to 80, another 2,500, and then hold. If it goes up a little bit more, great. At the end of the day, CVNA, we're following the monthly time frame. Right now, price target's $38. Just like this one, boom, comes right back in. Took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months. So you know what, though? This thing hit this, pulled back to, $58. I'm out. I'm done. I'm done at $68. No. 60. I'm looking at 72, 62, $10. You get $7, it's 10%. You get a little bit more, done. You have good support at 61, 66. So this thing starts hitting that 62, 61, 66. You could bounce here. All right. This is a bigger time frame, though, guys. It tends to go through it, but you're not going to sit around with this one. We'll look for the next best trade, guys. I don't care. Boom, next one. Boom, next one. We had 500 trades last year, guys. 500, 400 winners, 500 losers. So we did pretty good. And if you keep them consistent losses, consistent winners, you do okay. You go 500, 500, 500, 500, 500 in options, 500, 500, then do 10,000 and then lose all, and that one goes to 0, then you're starting over again. So remember, keep the positions consistent, the wins and the losses. All right. When I'm doing scalps, day trades, like Amazon, stuff like that, those are in and outs. Those are hard to keep consistent. You're trying to get those to run, especially when they hit an area and they drop like a rock. Kind of like Google. We made good money on Google, but boom, right when it went up, we took our whatever $30 or $25 on that, and it was out. And then of course it dropped another 100, but we won't talk about that on the live stream. No, I made profits, guys. I'm out. There's nothing better. You will never ever go broke if you're taking profits. All right. So guys, if you're new to the stream, come on in, punch up a symbol. Let me know if you want to go long or short. We've been talking about the CVNA going into earnings. I'm thinking if you want to get some skin in the game, guys, go maybe a 5% position, go even a 2.5% position. If it's 10 grand, you'd be in what, 150 shares. So start with maybe 75. All right. Pulls back $3, $4, $5. You have a smaller account. Boom. Take the 500 and say, thank you. Out the door, guys, or 300, whatever it is. Every day you do that, there's 220 trading days. All right. You make $100 a day. You make pretty good money. You start making $1,000 a day. You make really good money. You start making 10,000 a day. You do all right. So yeah. And there's guys, I've consulted some big players, guys. They're a pain in the ass, but my God, some of these guys just like, what? So how much money do you have again? What do we have to work with? It's like, all righty. Yeah, it's big time. So this is where I pitch it, guys. If you're not a member at StockBookie.com, go there, sign up, $30 a month. You get videos like this, live streams, and our trades. And we took Netflix today calls, made good money, and we shorted puts on the SPY at 123. And those puts are at 17 cents now. Gosh, one day, guys, I'm going to hold those. I'm a big believer in when I'm shorting puts, I take a little off. Boom, 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 boom. Because when they blow up on you, we're in the 5/8 today. If the markets were to flush, these 123 puts would be at 10. That's why when I get a profit on those guys, I start chiseling. And I take decent sized positions on those too. But the Netflix calls too, 4:30, 5:55, and then 6:45, I was out. Yeah, crumbs to some, but hey, every day you make profits, guys. On to the next day, on to the next trade. So, all right, guys, let's see here. What do you think about B's JD? Yeah, we looked at JD. We haven't looked at this one in a while. Let's see if this one actually bounced. Yeah, look at that. Nice bounce. That was our area. Yeah, we talked about this in a live stream a couple months back. Yep, December, January. Said, yeah, as long as it holds this area, it should bounce. Look at that. $30. So if you're in this one long, dump it. Look what you did, though. Guys, filled the gap and look straight back down. Stay away from this one unless you're short. Going long, I would wait for a little bit lower prices. Look at that. Gosh, you can't write a better script, guys. Hold on. Let's look at the retrace too now. Let's put in fib. Can you hear CNBC in the background? What are we in? No, we're after we're almost into the end of the day, guys. Last hour. What's the share? 62 million, not bad. 122. I'm not even looking at the Dow. 122 up today. On China trade, I guess. Yeah, didn't even make it to the 50% retrace. Look at that. Filled the gap on the monthly and lights out. Let's look at it on weekly. 200 MA too. Gosh, yeah. Look at that. Oh my gosh, guys. I hope some of you guys who followed me back in, I was doing a lot more videos too back in here too. Look at that. What a bounce. 50%, guys. Boom, right there. Filled the gap. What happened, guys? Rack back down. See, I don't make this shit up, guys. Look at that. Gap fill. 200 MA. $30 price and 31. So you're starting to get natural resistance. Gap window. So remember all that stuff on the weekly, all right? Let's go to the monthly now. Monthly, 50 MA, gap fill. Big even number. All right. And then I think we're on let's pull it to the last. This is the monthly. Let's pull it to this last pivot. Let's see what we got there. Yeah, 50% retrace. So nothing significant there. Daily now. This is looking at multiple time frames, guys, seeing, okay, what does it look like? This one here. So we had a nice run up. Gap. Did we fill this one? No, look at that. A little bit again. Ooh, there's some stuff up here too. Gap fill too. And then you get a nice, this wasn't bad. This was a nice little bullish pattern. Once you got below this gap fill here though and started chopping, we got the pop and it led to the drop. Damn, that was the head fake, guys. Oh, here we go. Couldn't get it back above this gap fill here. Can't get above that gap fill, guys. That's your area at 31, 32, and then $32. You get above there, then you're probably going to fill this gap and maybe go to this high here at 35. This is looking weak right now, though. So let's see. Let's go back to the weekly. Yeah, look at that. If it doesn't hold this, let's go with 25-ish or the 20 MA on the weekly. This can pierce. Markets start to dump, it's going lower. If this holds this area, remember, we can't take this low out. And then there's really no other trend lines. So let's, you know what? Better yet, let's go short term. Yeah, 382. Yeah, I would say this. If you're trying to go long, if this area breaks and 25 goes, then you better just tighten it up. It's not bad. I liked it down here when I was telling people you could take a shot just as long as it doesn't break this 19 buck area. You're fine. Bam! Like, look at that. Great bounce. Oversold. I mean, this thing was getting its ass kicked for a while. Look what happened, guys. Though double bottom. Damn. Hopefully, some of you guys caught that one. But pop or sell off the close. Roll the dice. Nah. You know me. I mean, honestly, if you want to take those 288s, those 5/8s, that's what we shorted this morning at 16 cents, Robert. Give it a shot. I mean, 16 cents. You don't have to go large. They're going to zero. So whatever you're willing to bet, that's a casino. You're at the blackjack. Better yet, you're at the war table. One shot. Going against the dealer, trying to get that high card. So what are you willing to lose? 100, 200, 50? That's really it. But that's pure gambling at that point. There's no pattern on the SPY, nothing, bud. So, all right. So that's JD. I wouldn't do it. This was the bounce. Yeah, I think Robert was back here on this one too when we were talking about JD. Man, great bounce. That was the area. Had the line in there, guys. Wasn't? And I think if it was going to take that out, then you're more or less starting to look, you got this, not that it's good. I don't like downsloping trend lines, but that's kind of what you're looking at next. But I mean, even I would go right through there. Yeah, so 19 is really the area. Man, it's great bounce. Wow. I mean, it was bound to bounce. And I think I remember that they were starting to talk about it and hype it. JD's at the lows, or whatever they were saying. All right, Bzoon. Yeah, gosh, we've shorted this one before, guys. Bzoon. Yeah, I wouldn't touch it. If you're bullish on this one, you got to get above this area and then this high here too as well. This is where it broke down, retrace, broke down, retrace, broke down. Nice retrace. Let's see where we went into. Probably the 50 MA. I'll go from the last recent high, guys. Right there. Go down. Yeah, 618's up a little higher. Not the best area for a pullback. I mean, it was okay. But, man, a little bit higher. Well, 50. Well, I didn't even make it to 50 bucks. Maybe this is a quick pullback to the next area up. If you're trying to go long, I would have to say somewhere in here, 41, 40 bucks starts to crack. Then this 37, this is like your last line of defense. If that goes, then you're probably going right back down. Down, sideways, retrace, getting everybody back in. It's really up to the markets too. Markets keep ripping, guys. Was that you, Robert, with the 70 contracts of the puts at the 288? No, I don't know. But yeah, let's see here. You got a gap fill down here too. You could give it a shot long, but it's really up to the markets. Markets freaking dumped. It's all going lower, guys. That's the wild card in this situation right now. China trade, they make a deal. It could be sell the news now, and then everyone's scratching their balls. Well, their head. I mean, excuse me, guys. Going, why are we selling? This doesn't make any sense. You ever been in those trades? Why is this thing selling? They just had good earnings and a double upgrade and their buybacks. Why is this thing dumping? Well, I shouldn't say that. That 12 years ago, they weren't doing buybacks and double upgrades and all that crap. It was just selling because it was selling. That was it. But SPY's grinding. Yeah, don't mess with those freaking puts. Now they're at 13 cents now. Damn. I'm going to start holding those a little bit longer. At least maybe pull most of it off and hold a couple. When they're 123 bucks, unless you're buying 100 of them, 200 of them, 300 of them, I mean, but you buy 1,000, you just get the hell out. You get that 50%, get out. Like I tell you, that's like I told you guys earlier. Let's see here. Bzoon. Let's look at the monthly. Yeah, we were short this one. I was hurry, it's Bzoon. If you guys follow me on StockTwits, you know that. Hurry, it's on Bzoon. So bounce up, holding the 20 MA. Yeah, it's okay. I don't know. I not for me. If it goes up higher, I'll look at the short. If it goes down lower, I'll look to go long. But for me on this one, there's nothing really to do. You got the nice pullback. You got the nice bounce. Here's was your area. Remember, chop, 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 chop. Bottom of these pivots here, that's usually support. Probably a little bit lower. I would have even went 25 just in case. So it bounced a little bit early off the $30 area and boom, off it goes. If you're long, just tighten the stop. If you start breaking those areas, get the hell out. Let's see here. FNKO and body. This is enough for you. You get 3 a day. So, no, I'm kidding. FNKO. FNKO. All right, guys. All right. So if these puts double, I got in them. If they go to the basement, nah, I didn't take the trade. All right. So halfway, about 20 minutes from now, I'll be like, hey, I got in those. No, I'm not doing that. I mean, you know what? We talked about those. They're at 16 cents again, guys. There's a lot of, well, I think a lot of the people who were buying them earlier, there was a big chunk earlier in the day, like 3,000 of these shorted at like 30 cents. And now they're at 16. So whoever took that, they're probably unloading those now. 50% on 3,000 of them. Well, what is that? It's actually about 10 grand, I think. I don't even know. No, it's got to be more than that. But anyways, let's see here. Yeah, Finco. Gosh, I don't even look at this one. It's a newer issue. It's a little bit tough. This was getting a little bit ridiculous here. Look at the same thing, just like the B zone. Look at that. Up, down, retrace, hype it up again. Bring it on CNBC. Double upgrade, then bring, this one, I'm going to upgrade this one at least 37. And then look at that, 618. Yeah, well, look at the smaller time frame. They're all the same shit, guys. Same pattern over and over. Up, down, retrace, then back down. But this one's holding okay. And look where it goes. Right into the area where it broke down. Look, down, retrace, get more people on, down, retrace, get more people on, and then slap them in the face. Up, sideways, where we were basing, that becomes support now. See where we held down in here? Right back up. It's in a bullish stance above the MAs. Up, sideways. We did get above this pivot. We're not above this one yet. For me, we're right in the 50% retrace. I wouldn't do anything. If you're long, great. Take some off the table. Trail that stop. If you're trying to short this one, I wouldn't short it. I would have to wait for double top again. I don't know what the stock does. It's an early issue. They could get some great news. Next thing you know, the thing's a $70 stock. So, but we're right in the middle of the range. For me, nothing. If you're long, like I said, you should have taken it. If you were short from back here, you should have been covered in, somewhere down in here. The May ones, 13s. Okay. For 5. All right. You want me to hide it or show it? So, okay, you're in a little bit. Yeah. Just be careful with those. And again, you know the routine, man. You get that money, take it and run. Yeah, they're chopping heads off right now with SPY. They're just like, because everyone's expecting, oh man, China trade, we're gonna fall, and everyone's loading up, and then boom. All right, let's see here. Yeah, I mean it's all right. If you're going 13s, that you give yourself a little bit of time. I was in the 8s today, shorting the 8s, the 5/8. It was like, oh god, here we go. Here we go, guys. I even kept the position smaller, but it was like, oh man. I don't like saying, hey, because if I go 10,000 contracts, 1,000 contracts, 100 contracts, that's my account. So I don't really tell people what I'm doing. I'll show my trades after the fact, especially the short shares on the fade plays. I love those. And it's like, look what I made, and it's not bragging. It's not, nobody cares. I have guys who are making millions of dollars a trade, guys. My $20,000 trade, my 10 grand trade, my $1,000 trades mean nothing. When you start making 5, 6, 7 million on a trade, then it's like, woo. I've been in trades with some of these guys. We're down 10 million and they call me up and they're like, hey, bookie, I'm in this trade. And it's like, oh God, which one? Tesla. And it's like, all right. And one of my guys, they love to short calls every time he'd go in early too. And it's like, oh God, where'd you go in at? And what's your strike price? And how many did you buy? And it's like, it's like, all right. And then stuff like this, guys, say Priceline was the one. Let's do that one. And when I met one of my big whales, we were down like 7-8 million. We get back a week later to 80 grand up. 80 grand up. We came back 7 million and made 80 grand. The guy calls me and I'm thinking, oh, thank God this guy pulled off. I just started consulting him. This is a huge win for us. He calls me. He's like, hey, what's up, John? How's it going? I'm like, hey, what's up, buddy? You're out, right? He's like, well, no, that's why I was calling you. I'm like, okay, what's up? Well, we're up 80 grand and there's still some premium left in the calls. If we hold, we can make another 100. I was like, sell them. I was like, what? We come back 7 million, guys. This guy was really, 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 really wealthy. And he's like, do you think I should sell them? And his broker a week earlier was just telling the guy, cut it, take the $7 million loss. I was like, hold on, let me look at the charts. Don't do anything yet. And this is when I first met him. We're going back and forth. My broker's telling me to just cut him, take the $7 million loss. I'm like, no, she wants when he gets in, oh my gosh. This is get ready, guys. Hold on to your I know Disney after. I know. Remember, guys, if you're into Disney short shares, you should be in about a 5% position, willing to add more. We want some skin in the game. They popped up on news. We're streaming now. Woo! I mean, come on. So they got to have spectacular numbers to keep going higher, and great. Let it go higher. We'll be adding more because Disney will be the short of a century at one point, guys. Markets come in fast and furious. It will drag Disney with it. All right. That's what we're looking for on trades too, on these high flyers. Markets bomb. They're all coming in eventually. But that story. So we're in that. Gosh, where was I? So yeah, he's calling me with the 80 grand. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, the only reason she wanted him to cut it with a $7 million loss. Get this, guys. If he buys 500 contracts of short calls on Priceline, just to say, he's paying, get this, guys, my head popped off when he told me this. He's paying $10 $10 a contract, guys. $10 a contract. $10. I was like, I think I threw up in my mouth. I was like, what? I was like, dude, I pay 50 cents a contract, $10 a con. And then he proceeded to tell me it's like stepping over a dime to get a quarter. I was like, what? So every time he's going into these trades, he's spending like 10,000 in commissions, 10 grand. My guy, he would have been spending 500, 10,000 a trade in, 10,000 a trade out. He's losing 7 million and his broker's telling him to cut the trade. Anyways, that's enough of that one. So I don't know if I'd buy calls in Disney. It's a 50-50 shot, guys. So I would just, if you're going to play it, it's a casino play. Do one contract, guys. And I'd probably just buy it in the money. Because it's a 50-50 shot, guys. All right, let's open up Disney. Disney, I'm following on the monthly chart, guys. Period. I don't care about anything else. Yes, it's a big 3-year base. That's what everyone's saying. 3-year base, Disney, blah, 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 blah. Yes, it could go up. I get that, okay? But now you're still getting stretched from the 20 MA. You're about $25 away, all right? You're going up into these areas up in here where the next big resistance is about 143.29. All right. That's going to be your next area, guys. I'm going to pull this off. All right. So that's the next area we're watching. And of course, 150 as well. Okay. I still have some left just in case this thing pops up, guys. It's getting stretched. The weekly time frame I'm following too. Really close on this one. 106 is the price target on this. And look at this, guys. And it's already starting to fall. If we get that pop, I don't know if it's going to last. So 145-ish area, 150. I'm going to go in a little bit more, guys. Maybe 144-ish, 45, goes to 150, 152, boom. We'll have to see how it goes. But you want some skin in the game, guys, especially after this. Come on. I don't care if it's a bullish base. I really don't. But I mean, really, that's a bullet. I mean, a little bit tighter I would like. I mean, it had the made the low. Well, yeah, I guess you could go down here. You can see it. Trend was pretty good. Let me tell you, it held. That's your line in the sand. That thing cracks. It comes flashing down. It cracks with 106. We're going down. Everything's going down, guys. SPY goes down. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm holding it. I am, small position. Nothing crazy. Everyone's talking. I'm at 135.88 short on this one right now, guys, with a half position. And everyone thinks I'm in at like 125. I think I was posting stuff on StockTwits when it was popping. So everyone thinks I'm in down here. It's like, oh yeah, you guys got the right price. You're pretty close. Yeah, pretty close for not good. Anyways, let's see. Get some Disney calls. No, I mean, yeah, maybe. Disney calls are too expensive. Yeah, they're keeping them up. And I'm sure puts are expensive here too. I mean, if anything, you want to maybe buy it out of the money. If they come down, you know, that 135, maybe buy it. You know, all right, let's look at these. All right, DIS. You know, if you want to buy some, you know, if you just want to do a gambling play, guys, and just a casino, you know, roll the dice. Let's see, 135s we're at. Yeah, well, they're at 298, the May 10s. If you want to buy some calls at 135, $300 risk, you know, it could pop. The puts, you know, if it goes up, and if you buy a put at 125 and this thing goes up, they're done. They're gonna just be done. 120, 125s are at 14 cents. I wouldn't touch those. Yeah, look at that. Puts to 130, 135 puts are 250. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe the 130 puts, but I'm thinking one more push up. Oh man, they're doing great. And then let's add, and then just let the markets do its thing. But yeah, I have nothing other than the short shares in that one. So they will lose the value. Oh yeah. Well, we'll see. I don't. It's earnings, guys. 50-50. You want to play either side? Great. I'm not going to do it. You know, last year we were doing those more. We were just killing it, guys. We had like 80 winners in a row. Just boom, 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 boom. That's where it's like casino play. Yay. 300 here, 500 there, 1,000 there. Who cares? Now it's like, you know what? We're doing really good this year. But it's like, hey, you know what? Let's get a good string going again. We have in the last couple of weeks with puts and calls and shorting puts and all that stuff. But you know, casino, it's a casino. If I want to go to the casino, I'm going to go there, get some drinks, play some blackjack. You know, this is real shit here in the markets, guys. This isn't a game. It's real life, real money. Every day, guys, grinding it out. So we're right as soon as that bell rings, guys, it's like put on your Warriors outfit, you know, and it's like, let's do this. So, all right, let's see. Situation out the calls. I don't know what but TTD 180 long call, DRI calls long. TTD, I don't know. That one's getting long. Oh, I think they have earnings too. Yeah. So remember, I'm short TTD, guys. We took nice profits off at one day. Then it went up on us again. We started adding again. So we're stuck in this one. But monthly chart, that's what I'm following. I don't have a huge position. 114 is my price target. When this MFer's coming in, guys, you better step aside. So yeah, I'm not worried. We took nice profits on a day trade earnings play after hours. That turned into a little bit of a hold that pulled back. We pulled it off. We went back in. It popped up on us. We took some more off, you know, kind of one of those things. If you've been following me a while, you know what I'm doing. There's some method to the madness, guys. But on this one too, my position is not over a 10%, and we're right there. If it pops up more, I'll break the rules a little bit, maybe go to 12%, a little bit more. But we'll see. 250 is my next area if it pops. But then I'll hold. And I might even do an earnings play. If it pops up, I'll load it up at 250 and ride this thing down $10. Make a good chunk, pull it off. Makes the short swing trade a little bit less emotional. But yeah, TTD 180 calls. Is earnings today on that one, TTD? ER tomorrow? Or on TTD? Okay. Yeah, so that one's coming out. So just be careful. How does this guy have money? Oh. Look, it's another one. How do I have money? What do you mean, dude? Here, enlighten me. All right. We made some money on the short puts today, if that's the question you're asking, or maybe on the Netflix calls that we bought today. So I'm not sure what you're talking about. Nah, just another troll, guys. Here they are. Which one are you? Disney 5 is above 50%. Too expensive. Yeah, I buy calls, I buy options, I do that stuff. But yeah, it's a casino play, guys. SBGI. SBGI. Ooh, look at that one. Wow, nice. Ooh, stretch too. Dang, it's already coming in though. Do they have? Oh wow, look at that. Wow, popped on earnings. Not bad. Damn, I'd like if it retraces back up to 65, 66, guys, this is where you want to short it. Right now, I wouldn't touch it. I mean, you got the move. 65 would have been the area. And was there even anything out there? Yeah, how does this guy make money? Hey, buddy, why don't you do a live stream and come on and we'll come see what you do on the fly. We'll see if you can look at charts technically and just throw out numbers and do this. You're probably in your mom's basement still. Yeah, these guys, there's a bunch of guys on stock twits trolling me now, but man, look at that base. Wow. That's not a bad base. That's pretty tight too on a monthly. And then the pop. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I like that. It's coming off a base. Let's see if we could go back to these highs one more time. All right. He's a punk. I'll beat his ass. Do you know him? Do you know him, Robert? Is he one of the guys? Yeah. He's probably one of the AAOI guys. There's Bookie short in AAOI. He's a moron. And then as soon as it who's by, yeah. Here comes my guy. No, don't worry about it. Yeah, but Armando, yeah, let's see if we could see what I would look at this. I love these tails. That's telling me there's some bears in here pushing this thing down. If you want to take a small shot at this with some shares, great. You start making a couple bucks, you go, a couple hundred shares, you get $3, $4, $5, take the 1,500 and say thank you. If you go back up, just make sure you have some left in the tank. All right, it's still stretched on all time frames. It's up on news or earnings or something, so that's something you got to be aware of. So just be careful with that one. But yeah, and even on the 60, it's holding the 60 MA. As long, you know what? Yes, as long as it's it cracks 59.13 and 56ish area. Yeah, some news, but man, right up here would have been it. 65 Pierce. And you know how I talk about 60, 62.50, 65, 67.50, 70. Those are all natural areas of resistance. And this one's hitting that. It hit 60 going up, then 62.50, 65. Almost made it to set, the 67.50 area. And these little topping tails, guys, that's why if we get another retrace here, you could take the trade up in here. If we continue up, you just stop out, a couple dollars stop out. Or maybe use 71-ish area, maybe up in there. Climbing towards the end. Yeah, look at that. Good thing we sold those, huh? Son of a bitch. And I knew it, too. As those things were going on to Netflix, it was like, it wasn't a huge gain. I mean, when 430, I think they went my last position was 645. But it was like, I just don't trust the markets right now. The shorting puts guys on the SPY. How do you not do that? Especially like when the volume was lighter, it was just like, you got to take a stab at those. But yeah, this one, man, I do like it. Let me see. Let me think about this one. Let's see if we could get that retrace. But if you have a position, if you do want to short this one, just go small. Armando, if you have a big account, buddy, go 100 shares. If it pulls back $5, take the 500 and say, hey, I'll go to the casino with that and play some blackjack. Because, at this point, it's still on earnings 3 days after, still shaking up and down, but that's not bad. You could short it or maybe use this, yeah, that's a tough one. God, if it was $160 stock and it's down a couple bucks, but it's already pulled back almost at 10%. That's why it's kind of like, that's kind of the 10% where we'd be done. Trade would be out. Not a big account yet. Yeah. Then for you, like I tell everybody, you make that 500, 200, take it. Run for the hills. Yeah, Netflix. Unbelievable, guys. Yeah, here, I'll show Roberts too. I'll beat his ass. No, I meant the guy from the story, bro. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, man. But no, I get a lot of trolls here. That's why I was telling people that I charge $30 a month, because you just get tired of it. This guy loses everybody's money. This guy sucks. It's stock rookie. What was some other ones? I don't even know. It's like, whatever. And then I post some of my winners and they're just like, oh, and then they block me. It's like, geez. It's like what was the last? There was one, the last one the other day, and I was just like, oh my gosh. I try to ignore them, but sorry, brother. Yeah, right. Yeah, no, and you know what? The guy's a smart guy. Just when you have that much when you have so much money, I've seen these guys in Vegas. I was watching this guy one time. He was betting $10,000 a hand on blackjack. And this was years ago, and I'm just sitting there going, how do you handle that? And he was losing. And I'm sitting there, and he kind of gave me that look, because, those guys, they're high rollers. They kind of just stay by themselves. They just, they pick their dealer. I want that dealer to deal to me, or I'm not playing blackjack in your house. And if not, I'll go to the Win. I'll go to, wherever, so he's sitting there, and he's just losing. I'm getting emotional. I'm like, holy crap. And he kind of gave me that look like, why are you standing there? And then, kind of turned around and I just like, I stayed there about a minute, 2 minutes longer. And he was boom, boom, boom. Come back like an hour later, guys. So I'm walking back. He had stacks of chips, stacks. And the yellow ones, God, what are the purples? I think are fives. The yellows are a grand. The blacks are 100, of course. I don't know what the fives and the tens are, but it was just like, damn, dude, when you win, boom. But again, it's the casino. I guarantee he stayed the next 3 hours and gave it all back. But yeah, that guy's a high roller. I think it was worth about 5 billion. Our cash, his cash flow, just cash in the account that we were trading with, 250 million. We had $1 billion in margin. That's why I was like, 7 million, I'm cutting it. I was just like, it's like, you do realize that's a lot of money, right? and this was a couple years back, and it was I was building my account up. I consulted him, a couple other guys too, made really good money with these guys. And then it was just like, you know what? I want to do StockBookie. I want to have 1,000 members. I want to go through these charts. I want people emailing me going, hey, John, look at this one. Like Armando with this SBGI. I'd never look at this stock. This thing goes back up. We're shorting it, Armando. Boom, goes back down. We're going to take the profit and say, see you next time. So, but yeah, it was brutal. I've seen some people, another trader told me this guy was shorting puts. And I think he had a $150,000 account. By the end of the day, he was broke. And he was adding. And my friend said I think he was a prop trader sitting next to this guy. And he finally said, he turned to this guy and said, what the F are you doing, bro? You're a good day trader. And you just get in that zone and you're like a deer in headlights and you're like, oh my, I've been there, guys. That's why I paid these guys 12 years ago to teach me technical analysis. A couple of my buddies, actually. And it was like, you do what? What? Wait, show me that. You want me to pay you? Sure. And I was paying them a hell of a lot more, guys. It's like an education, guys. You want to be a doctor? You got to get educated. You want to be a trader? You got to be educated. So I tell everybody yesterday, $30 a month, $360 a year to put you in some good positions. And yeah, they're not all winners, guys. But man, if I could rack up a bunch of winners, I mean, we lost on some puts on Friday, but we knew we took small positions. It wasn't terrible. We pulled some money off, kind of went back in. The SPY, we just let go to zero, basically. But they were small positions because Monday through Thursday, we kicked ass and took names. So on Friday, you don't go all in. You just go smaller. Have a good Friday. Have a good weekend. And we put some puts on Friday and killed it on those. So here we are. We're having a good week again. By Friday again, I might even take a 3-day weekend and say, you know what? I don't need to trade. I don't want to give any money back. It is the casino, guys. That's why strict money management for my members, key to what we're doing. All right, guys. Yeah, yeah, thanks, guys. No, Robert's been with me. All these guys been with me for a while. You know what, guys? I could take care of myself, though, pretty good, too. So listen up, donkey boy. But the guy from the side, yeah, I've been through hell and back on stock twits with all these guys. Some guy is on Twitter now. Another member sent me a message saying, hey, this guy's talking shit about you. And I was like, yeah, you know what? I leave it alone. If you want to post something, tell them to stick it. I usually what I do, guys, I post some of my winners with my profits, and then they kind of leave me alone. Netflix climbing. Who's long Disney? I'm not. I'm short Disney. It's a 50-50, guys. If you win, kick ass. Take the money and run, baby. Not a big count yet. Just watched a professional casino gamblers documentary. Really? Yeah. Like you said all the time, it's all about account. Yeah, it is. Because just think, though. All right, we're kicking ass, taking names last week. We go into all those puts on Friday. We get our ass kicked. Imagine if you just load the house on Friday and you're just getting whooped. Now, everything you made on Monday through Thursday, you just lost on Friday. How do you get anywhere with that? And then you're going shit. Then you're not thinking right. Then you're like, all right, do I really do these puts for Monday? No, you have to have some skin in the game. You could think more clearly when you're not emotional. When you're in heavy share size, guys, heavy contracts, shorting puts or whatever, that you think irrationally. That's when you do stupid stuff. That's when they start shaking you out. And then you just sell for a loss. You're just like, oh my God, I can't take it anymore. And that's what they were doing to that big guy. We used to call him Mr. B. They'd shake his ass out, 7 million. They'd have his broker call him. She's going to get that 10 grand in commission. And then it'd be like, hey man, Mr. B, I don't know. You're down 7 million. It's not looking good. And then I get in contact with him. And I'm like, man, hold on to this shit. She's telling you to sell it. No, 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 no. We're in the resistance. This thing can pull back on Priceline. Next thing you know, we pull back. He's up 80 grand. And it's like, that dumb bitch. But all she wants is the 10 grand commission, guys. That's her money in her pocket. She's not making any money on the trade. So Disney just sold some assets to Sync. Huh? But yeah, we're going to see Disney earnings today after hours. We're going to see what that brings. And it'll be interesting what happens with that. What else? Did I miss anybody here? Oh, take a look at Eli. Okay, sorry about that, bud. Getting all emotional here. Thought people were trolling me here. No, guys, we're all here to learn. I don't have time. I got this one guy keep emailing me. He's telling me I'm trolling him. I'm going through his thing. I send him emails. We go back and forth. It's more just like, dude, just go do your thing, man. Go make it happen. If you're a good trader, go make it happen. I don't really care. But it's funny, though. Well, anyways, let's go ELY. So I'm looking at the daily here. Not bad. We made the low. We had a higher low, trying to recapture the MAs. But remember, we're off this high pivot, down and sideways. Still below the MAs and a little bit weaker stance. The 200s over the 20 and over the 50, that's a kind of a downtrend. I mean, it's just chopping and slopping, not too much. You're in this channel here. We go into StockBookie mode, right, guys? You got this channel. If you're putting boom, 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 you're in the lower channel. But remember, the SPY's kind of weak, so that's kind of dragging this thing down. But are you looking to go long, Colin? Hold on here. Let's see. Great info, man. I find stocks the hardest market to trade. Yeah, it's a stock market, guys. If you could get 5 winners in a row for some change, go take a break. Take some time off. That's what I tell people too. I take 4 vacations a year, some more if I can. I take the 3-day weekends, add 1 to it if my kids are off. I have a house in Rocky Point. I go down there as much as possible, guys. We hit Cali all the time too as well. We're going to start, we're going to cruise this year. We're looking at some Caribbean stuff right now. I will be gone probably for a week. My members cry a little bit, but hey, get some time off. You know what? Take time off. Don't do anything stupid. If you're going to do something stupid, go small. Go 5% position in shares. If you're doing options, go 0.5%. Because if those go to 0, you lose 0.5%. And if 1,000's the most you can lose, go to 50. Makes everything easier. And better yet, use the 1,000, go in 4 different trades with 250. How about that? Yeah, Daniel, we talked about the Disney. It's a crapshoot. It's a 50-50 shot casino play. Just make sure it's under 5% if you're going shares. If you're doing calls, I would go 0.5% of your total portfolio. If you have a $100,000 portfolio, your biggest position in Disney calls or puts should be $500 because it easily go to 0. And if it goes up or the right way, great. You look like a hero. Woo, I won a 50-50 shot. They're spec plays. That's what I call them. So that's what I think. Just make sure it's small. And if you cannot handle a loss because you have a small account, then don't do it. Just watch. Great, it went up. Woo, I got nothing. But if it keeps going up, then we're looking at smaller accounts. We'll look at puts. All right. But right now, again, it's 50-50, guys. I'm trying to do more in and outs. Sometimes we're in and it's a hold, but that's the smartest thing right now. How are these calls doing or puts doing? Let's hold on, guys. Wow. So those puts we shorted today at 123, guys, they're hitting low of the day was 6 cents. 7 times in the last 2.5 weeks, guys, shorting puts, all for wins. That was the flipping trade of the century. That's been the trade the last 5 years. I don't post a lot of those trades. Mostly institutional players are doing them. They take a hell of a lot of margin and they're freaking super risky. So I've been posting them lately. So I've been kind of preaching the short puts. But my gosh. That's why every time they pop these puts up, guys, next 5 days the markets are grinding. All right, let's get back in the ELY though. Yeah, it's okay. Weekly chart. Let's look at the weekly. Okay, hey, looking to add Colin. So wait a second here. I'm still on punishment, John. No shorts puts for me. Oh, see, Carmela, 7 times. You know better than that. 7 times on those. And we even had those puts we put on Friday, Carmela. You didn't. I know. Oh no, no, I think you did take the SPY ones. You're killing me on those. Did you get the Netflix calls today? And we shorted puts again today. Oh, funny stuff. Colin, one more time. Do you want long on this one? I can't remember, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, you did buy puts. I remember that. You didn't short puts, though. You're freaking scaredy cat. No, you short puts, guys. Let me tell you, go small. All right. But now I'm 7 times into shorting puts. All right. That I did with my members. Made great money. So now I can risk a little bit more. Still risky. Because remember, if you short that put, the puts that we bought at the 241 puts, the SPYs, they went to 10, a little over $10. Imagine shorting those puts. Those would have been brutal. We bought those though. Those just ripped heads off. 241 to 10. Ah, good stuff. All right, long at 16. All right, so you're all right then. But it's still down, still sideways. If this trend line cracks, buddy, you're gonna have to tighten that stop up. 1359 could be in the cards, and it is setting up to go down. I don't know when earnings are or whatever. Earnings are still 50-50 shot. Bullish. You got to stay above this. Actually, you know what? I was gonna say 19 calls. What? How far out? You got a little bit of time on? I like long shares, and I have some August. Okay, so you're long. Okay. So you have plenty of time on the calls. Yeah, as long as you're holding this trend line, you'll be all right. As long as you're making the high or the low, the higher low, and stuff like that, you're okay. Bullish, you want to get above this trend line and recapture that $19, $20 area. You recapture that. Let's go with the Fibonacci now. Let's get some more resistance areas here just in case. Yeah, so 1836 will be big, and then right there around the 20. If you could get above that, then this thing can break this little trend here where it's, consolidating sideways, setting up for lower prices, and then boom, it could go up. If it starts to slide below the 20 MA, starts sliding below this, starts taking out these pivots, then you're going to have to tighten up the stop. All right. But yeah, it's not bad. I don't know. I would have liked to hit off the 200 moving average and then take it long. Let's see on the daily, though. Let's see if we can find something else. Was there a gap fill or anything down here? Some pivots up into there. You have this, but look at this, though, sir. This could be a little head and shoulder pattern too. You got to get above this area. Did it? Let's see the high. Hold on here. That could be a slight head and shoulder, bud. Let's see this pattern here. I don't want to like put the fear of God in you or anything, but I'm just looking at this. Let's see. The high was 1768. Wow, what was this high? 1768. So it pierced it. I don't like that it pierced it. 1769. Yeah, if this area breaks, you're probably going to break down. You got to get above this high and then try to reach for these and then go to the 1903, and then you have gap fills here too. So on this short-term time frame, you're a little bit longer with the August though. You got gap fill here at 19. So 19 is going to be, you got to get above this 1838, the 19 window, then you got a lot of stuff. 20 will probably be the end of the road possibly. But yeah, if you got profits, man, just start pulling them. These markets, SPY starts to freaking correct. These are all going lower. And we're right at the all-time high. So for the SPY to keep ripping, it could go to 300. But the odds, at least in my beliefs, are to the downside right now. You're chopping, it's popping on news, and you do not want to be in stocks when the markets start to sell again. Just like in December, guys, that took everything down. All right. And then the USO is coming off a good area to move lower. So that's the other key with this. All right. So yeah. So I mean, it's okay, but overall it's bearish, man. This is setting up for lower prices. So if you get any type of pop going into this, let me know. Shoot me an email. Say, hey, John, it's coming up to here. What do you think? Earnings too. If it has earnings, that could change everything too as well. So without earnings, that's your area. I would be shorting this one, but no position for me, guys. All right, let's see here. Still looking for 270 show. Yeah, no, I hear you. So shorting puts is a hell to the yeah. You know me, I'm just swinging out trades. Let's see here. Has negative news. What's Intel? INTC, is that it? Oh yeah, going down. Oh, I was just going to say that could put a drag on the markets. Look at the SPY. Look at that guy shorting. Oh, wait, let's see. Robert, did you did you get those at 6 cents? Oh my gosh, they're at 24 cents, guys. Oh, did anyone buy those puts? Robert, where are you? And just like that, guys, you know. So good thing I was out of those puts, huh? I saw I what I 29 was the last one I got out of. So wow, look at that. Woo! All right, like yesterday, guys. Woo! You having fun? See, and that's why these markets, guys, at any minute they pull the rug on you. So just be careful if you're long. Shorts, I'd rather be short. Long, I'm a short guy, guys. I'll still go long, just like Tesla. All right. Yeah, look at that. I think earnings are today or tomorrow. Okay, for the ELY. Yeah, just watch that, bud. I mean, you're right there. It's a 50-50 shot. You are in that. You know what? Let me look at the real short term with this one. Wow, Intel. Look at that. All right, guys, let's see. Daily chart, 200 MA. You have a gap fill right below it. I am not. If we had an hour left, I might take this trade, but it's been bleeding hard, guys. Look at that, though. Same thing. Gap it up. All the news. Intel's the best thing ever. Slap it down. All right, let's see if this holds, guys. 200 MA. Let's pull, you know what? Let's pull everything out here. This is what I would do in a trade, guys. All right, this is coming down. First thing I'm looking at is the bigger time frame. I'm going to check this out. I'm going to put I'm going to do it from this area because we're using a little bit bigger time frame. 618, 200 MA, pretty good area, guys. But I would rather go here to the next one. If it doesn't get here, great. I'm not taking the trade, but this is a good area. I'm not doing it. I'd rather wait for 49 even number two. But look at the bounce we're getting. So here's the let's go back to the 10-minute. This is what I do it. Like if something's getting a gap up, gap down, earnings or whatever. Yeah, something's up here. Hold on here. I was going to say you are definitely a short guy. Yeah. Hey man, I was long. Hey, I had calls on Tesla, calls on Google. We took calls on Netflix today. I don't care, guys. I just want to find a good setup. I took Tesla long because that was a killer support area. All right. And mostly everyone's a trader in a bull market, guys. It just dips, you buy. The real traders are when it dips, you buy, and they take it to the freaking woodshed, guys. All right. And I'm the guy holding the short going, and then when everyone's selling their longs bleeding, they're all going short. I'm the guy going long. I'm the guy doing the opposite. Because in Tesla, guys, everyone is buying a dip. Then when it hit that 238 to whatever area right down there, 230, guess where we stepped up? Right there. And then all the bulls were like, ooh, bookie's stepping up. Holy cow. We got in, got out. All right, guys. Hey, I bought those puts at 7 cents. I'm selling them at 25. No, I'm kidding. Oh, if I did, I would post that trade. I didn't, though. Damn, that was the trade of the century. Where are you, Robert? Yeah, staircase up, elevator down, guys. All right, here we go. All right, it's holding that area, though. Look at that. It's not. I'm not making this shit up, guys. Right there. There's your support right there. 49 I would have liked. But I mean, I'm not. This is like stepping in front of a freight train. So if you're long Intel, guys, got to hold this area. If it cracks, look out below. Let's see monthly. Let's see the time frame. Look at that. Oh, man, that was target. What did I tell you guys all the time? 20 MA on the monthlies. Look at that. Kissing it to it. So this is a very important area for Intel, guys. If this area cracks, this $50 area, we're going here. And then 39 is going to be the next target. Wait, let's go to the weekly. Yep, right there. $40. There's your target for Intel, guys. Ah, look at that. That's a thing of beauty. Here, hold on. A moment of silence, guys, for the beautiful retrace here. All right, cool. No. All right, I am not stepping in front of this freight train. This is the next area, 48.74 gap fill. If this does not bounce, you're probably going down maybe 48, guys. Look at the SPY and everything. And just like that, China trade news doesn't mean shit. All right, hold on here. What's up, Blake? How's it going, bud? What are your thoughts on EA? It's good. Had good earnings yesterday. Yeah, that was a freaking epic fade. Oh, I wish I had that one. I was looking at that one today. Yeah, it's done. Here, that's your trend line. If you're long this one, it's got to get above that trend line. Damn, I missed this one, guys. I'm sorry. And actually, we would have waited for one. We would have waited a little bit more. Well, yeah, well, 99. Look at that shit. You know, everyone's waiting for 100, 101, guys. All the technical guys. So you almost have to get in this one a little bit. And look at that. They brought it to 98.58, and then they dumped it. It filled the gap. Look at this. Look at this action, guys. Comes right back down. What does it do? Fill the gap right back up. Blake, yeah, did you see that, Robert? Oh, that's right. You were in them. Nice. There you go, brother. That's right. Sold at 21. Oh, no, wait, you did? No. Nice trade, man. Hey, you know what? It's a casino place. Sometimes they work out. Look, you got the news from another stock, and Intel's dragging this shit down. Nice, man. Nice. All right, so there's your big trend line. If you cannot get above that, and this is the other reason too, guys. Went up, chopped around. Some people will say this is a real good base. It is. It's not bad. I say it's a high, a lower high, making a trend change. We'll see. And then you're coming off this. I mean, this is just brutal. You're still in this lower range. Now we're just looking at short-term stuff. Bulls, you got to get above 101. Bears, this is exactly what you want to see. You crack through $90, you're going right back down here, guys. Market stump, you might go lower. Really? Did they come out? And we're going to give these guys a double upgrade. So yeah, so that's your area. But looking at this too, though, you do have a trend line here. That's going to be some support too. So that's not a bad area right there. So hey, guys, if this thing starts coming down in the 85-ish area, let me know. Even have a gap fill here too. Ooh, I like that area. Yeah, this thing comes back. Keep this on your activate Windows now. I can't afford it, guys. I'm broke. I can't. I had to rip off a copy of Windows. Yeah, I don't know why. Gosh, I'm afraid to do anything with that. Then next thing you know, it's a virus, and and then I have to reload everything. I don't want to do that. Yeah, right here, guys. This could be in a good area, and if that cracks, and you're going to 78. Wow. All right, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the bigger time frame. Let's look if there's anything around here on the weekly. I think we were below it though. Might be something on the monthly. Yeah, look at that. You're below the MAs on the weekly. There's another one, guys. Kill it. Everyone's dying. They go short. They squeeze their heads off. The shorts cover up here. They go long, and now they're squeezing them again. Ever been in those trades, guys? They take it to the house. Then you go the other way. They take it to the house. Then you go the other way. They take it to the house. Every time. So you're long here. You go short here. Then you cover here. Go long. Or no, yeah, no. Then you cover here and go long, and then you sell the longs, and you're just like, I give up. I'm just losing my ass at this point. Hey, what's up, Perry? Oh, is that okay? That's right. That's why it's popping? Yeah. So on news like that, guys, SBGI, you want to stay away on anything with news. Yeah. So Armando, stay away from that one. I do love the chart pattern though. You guys got to let me know too if there's a buyout, earnings, stuff like that. So stay away from that SBGI. Thanks, Perry. Yeah, Perry's a member too, so he knows what's up. Wow, look at the flush, guys. 6 cents. They're at 50 cents now. Hey, but my Q puts are doing pretty good now. My Q puts are at 636 now. Woo! Still in those, guys. Don't forget, I got a couple days on them. Basically, EA needs a good catalyst to break this. Yeah, you got it. Just be careful with it. If it comes down, that's your area. If it starts breaking that, you're going to have to exit. If you're long, if you're not in any position, I wouldn't do anything here. But if you're in a position long, you got to get above this $100, and then really it's 108. That's the next key area. And then if you're short, 85s probably start covering, and then maybe start going long here. Maybe you got this pivot here, and you got this low here too. So that's something to watch for. Yeah, but it's still coming from this high pivot down sideways in the lower range. Because if you look at the let's just take everything out. Remove. I just want to show you. So from the retrace, we're probably at the 382, maybe. Yeah, 61. Yeah, right in between. We didn't get back to the 50 retrace. As the SPY, the Qs, everything's at all-time highs. This one can't even get back to the 618 or the 50% retrace. That tells me that's weak as well. So if that helps you out, Blake. Yeah, if you're long, yeah, that's a tough one. And then now weekly chart, This is another one down sideways. That's an inside bar. This wasn't in. Look at this for my members that's been here with me for a while. Look at this inside bar down sideways right to the top. What does it do? Right back down, down. Start chopping right back up where to this high bar now, right back down. Then you got the trend line in there too. So, but yeah, so just be careful with that one. Oh yeah. I don't know what's going on. I do have CNBC, but Intel, whatever's going on with that's starting to dump that. Damn, guys, look at that. And you know me, I do these casino plays at the end. So, all right, guys, I'm going to end it here. I want to watch this Disney and a couple other ones, and see what this goes. Watch for Twitter if you're a member. Watch for the tweet on the Disney. If it bombs, get ready to take some off. If it pops, we're going to add. All right. We're going to do another live stream tomorrow. So if you're here, watch for the post on the Twitter feed and watch for the post on StockTwits. Someone was saying I was spamming yesterday. So when I did come to the live stream with the SPY and the Apple and all that stuff, they told me I can't put ticker symbols in now or something. I don't know. I've been doing that stuff for years, guys, and all of a sudden it's a problem. So a couple guys were trolling me yesterday, most likely. And so I got to be on my good behavior now. So, all right, guys, that's going to be it for today. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll go through this tomorrow. Keep your position small. If you're doing puts, man, we killed it on those 6-cent puts, guys. No, just kidding. But wow, what a bounce in those, guys. 6 cents was the low, and these went to 54 cents. Damn. Thanks for the updates, bro. I'll be joining your crew with the ready. And yeah, thanks, man. No problem. And then again, we'll probably, I want to get more people. This is the only way I'm getting people on board, guys. I want to build you guys up to maybe 300, 400, or 500 members. I want to do live streams, then private live streams, guys. Then we're just going to tear these markets apart. We'll make as many trades as we can during the day, guys. In and out, in and out, in and out. Whatever, put on swings, long, short. I don't really care, guys. Just trying to find the next best trade. All right, guys, I'm out. Good luck on Disney. It's a 50-50 shot casino. Roll the dice, baby. We'll see what we got. All right, guys, thanks again for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. God bless. See you on the charts.